Theresa Caputo's son Larry gets married on her birthday. Inside the stunning Lake Como wedding. Exclusive hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I hope you are well. If you like the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. It was magical. The Long Island Medium star tells PUPL of her son's 3-day destination wedding celebration. The Long Island Medium star's son, 32, married his longtime love, Leah Munch, in Lake Como, Italy on Saturday, June 10, the same day as Theresa's 56th birthday. It was so emotional. Theresa tells POPL exclusively, "He's my son. And I think because of what I do, I see that a lot of people don't have family, and Larry and Leah, they wanted it to be all about family." To watch it happen and unfold was just absolutely incredible. Wow. The couple kicked off their 3-day celebration with a welcome dinner before their nuptials at Villa Pizzo. During the intimate ceremony, the bride and groom each read personal vows while Larry spoke his in Italian. It was stunning. It was literally magical the entire weekend, says the author, who wore a silver floor-length sequin gown by Galvin London and heels by Mac & Mac. A string quartet performed as the bride walked down the aisle in a gown by Oscar de la Renta. Theresa Caputo says her grandmother's spirit visited when wedding dress shopping with daughter. Following the nuptials, guests headed in for cocktail hour where they enjoyed past hors d'oeuvres, before a seated dinner of pasta courses and grilled fish. For dessert they served gelato, cannolis, and a massive wedding cake. It was just huge, she says. Larry and Leah have been together for 14 years since their freshman year of college, explains Theresa. And to see them finally be, at this point, where they want to get married, they want to start a family. Every parent's dream is to see their children be happy, and to find that person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. The day after the wedding, Larry and Leah surprised Theresa with a special birthday brunch celebration. They had this amazing cake made, she says. It was all the things that I love. One tier was Louis Vuitton, another Gucci and Giorgio Armani. And then they had a picture of myself on it. Theresa Caputo says her children approve of the person she's dating. Everything's great. She continues, "It was so sweet. My son gave a beautiful speech in honoring my birthday, because I was like, this is your wedding, this is your weekend, forget that it's my birthday. And I actually forgot that it was my birthday until everyone started texting me." While Theresa, who is also mom to daughter Victoria, is overjoyed to officially welcome her son's wife to the family, she already considers her one of her own. "I feel like she's been my daughter for all these years," she says. "We've always been so close and have a great relationship. And her mom and her brothers, we're just literally one big family." Theresa is currently touring across North America this summer and fall. Dates and cities can be found here. How Long Island medium Theresa Caputo really got her start. Theresa Caputo, better known as the Long Island medium, has become one of the most recognizable psychic mediums. Though she is calm and collected, often entertaining, and always down to earth as she relays messages from those who have passed away, becoming a medium was anything but easy for the New York native. Caputo had been seeing dead people since she was a child. "I didn't realize I was different. I've been seeing and sensing spirits since I was 4, so for me it was normal to see someone standing at the foot of my bed at night or talking to me, and there was no one else in the room," she explains, via Daily Mail. "It wasn't until later in my 20s when I realized not only was I able to connect with my departed loved ones, but everyone else's." Once she absorbed what was happening to her, she didn't quite know what to do with it. "I realized I had this ability, and then I struggled for over 5 years. It took a world tragedy for her to figure out what she had to do, and that didn't come until she was well into her 20s. While she knew that spirits coming to her randomly was something that has always happened since childhood, she didn't immediately connect it to being able to communicate with spirits. However, in her 20s, she started to have bouts of anxiety that forced her to address it. "I found out I was a medium through going to a spiritual healer," Caputo recalled on her show. "I was constantly having anxiety. I would be just driving in the car, and we would stop at a light, and I'd say to my husband, "Oh my God, I don't feel good. I gotta get out of the car." Those anxious feelings forced her to examine what it all truly meant and what she might be capable of. I went for 5 years back and forth from the spiritual classes, and for going for the healings cause it took me a long time to accept what it was because I was like, what do you mean I can speak to dead people? Tragic world events caused her to use her gift in readings. Theresa Caputo says a tragic world event directed her on how to use the gift she was given. After 9 events, I had a spiritual experience where I was told that this was my soul's journey, that I had the gift to be able to give peace to people and be able to move on after the loss of a loved one, she told 068 magazine. She says that experience allowed her to be open to whatever her abilities would bring her. Since then, Caputo has found a way to make it her life's mission. In 2011, her reality show, Long Island Medium, premiered, and it remained on air for 14 seasons. Today, she still tours to share her expertise in communicating with loved ones who have crossed over on the other side. She says there are good things about being a medium, like being able to give people closure. What I learned is that, unfortunately, we here in the physical world are left with burdens and guilts. She said in an exclusive interview with The List. Maybe a should've, a could've, a would've, and only if. And at the end of the day, all of these negative emotions and burdens do not give us the ability to heal. While Caputo initially struggled with her gift, she's now using it to do a world of good.